Hello, my name's Deane and I am the kind of lead creator of Three Cars, so I'm at least partly responsible for the insanity which will now follow. Three Cars is an opera in which all of the characters are played by remote operated cars driven by the singers in the show. The project actually began between myself and Arnold Marinissen, who's the director of the Lunatree Ensemble, who also played percussion in the opera. We'd worked together before, and we got together with Guusje van Dueren, who's a fantastic producer, and we all got together and discussed how this crazy dream could become some kind of reality.
Het is een moraal verhaal, maar ontzettend met tongue-in-cheek. Te beginnen met coupé, een beetje een naïef vrouwelijke auto die een foute vriend heeft, een Mustang. Die haar in criminele activiteiten meesleept. Maar terwijl ze een smokkelactie op de Ferry van Calais naar Dover doen, raakt een cakevan, dat is de derde auto, ernstig gewond. En wordt ontmanteld door hun actie, door hun toedoen. En dat is het moment waarop de coupé, het naïeve meisje, in één keer denkt: waar ben ik mee bezig? Dit kan echt niet. En dan gaat ze terug naar de crime scene en probeert haar daden weer recht te zetten. En dat lukt ook. En uiteindelijk kiest ze ervoor om hun eigen leven op eigen benen te staan. Niet altijd mee gesleurd te worden door wat iemand anders van haar wil. En dat is ook waar dit stuk over gaat. Over je eigen keuzes maken en zo je leven leiden. Dus, de stemmen van de autootjes, dat zijn zangers. Dus je ziet het verhaal uitgebeeld door de auto's en door film en animatie. Maar je hoort met name ook het verhaal heel erg in de muziek terug.
Hello, trouble. It's you. It's you. Oh my God. You always catch me off guard. Your friend, he gave me his hand.
Deane heeft muziek geschreven voor Three Cars die heel wild om zich heen grijpt, die heel aantrekkelijk is, ook voor een niet geoefende luisteraar, maar tegelijkertijd hier en daar weerhaakjes biedt en je een sfeer intrekt waarbij je je overgeeft aan het project, aan wat je ziet en wat je hoort.
The music, always the first word that comes into my mind when thinking about the music is that it's very charming. It's very, it's heartwarming, let's say.
It is opera, but it's also jazzy and poppy, and a lot of different influences just kind of meet there, which, yeah, I think that's also what makes it really refreshing and not pretentious also. Just kind of free, which is very nice.
Intense, moeilijke muziek soms. En die op zo'n manier wordt ingezet dat het nooit mensen zal wegjagen. Dat het altijd naar de mensen toe zich beweegt. Dat het toegankelijk blijft. En dat het altijd om het verhaal blijft draaien. Dat is heel goed, denk ik.
Have you anything to declare? to declare.
There are 8 cars in total, and the singers control them, and the singers control their own characters to give them sort of expression at driving. And I've modified the cars inside so that they drive in this sort of emotional, slightly temperamental way. Basically, the singers are amplified through this sort of live amplification system in here.
Not like all those cheap and low quality parts.
2 of our characters here, the Mustang and the cake van, and they live very much in the extreme ends of kind of human life, ways of living, or chosen ways of living. And then this is the coupe, who I always refer to as Divergent after this teen fiction series. And she kind of represents something in between these 2.
Dit is op zich heel simpel. Dit is vooruit en dit is achteruit. Dit is links en dat is rechts. Maar ja, ik moet ook ergens haar omdraaien. En dan verandert de hele draaicirkel. En dan moet je hoofd even andersom.
The idea of making an adjustment and continuing the music at the same time, somehow that's like a time loop, like you should stop singing and adjust and then start again. So I think that's quite a challenge, actually.
I wish my wheels never drove a single mile.
I think it has to be that physical for all the characters. Because opera's so physical as it is, I think to transfer it to these characters, it would have to be a pretty exciting kind of mode of operation.
Oh, crane, oh, beautiful crane.
This is great. Whoa. It's huge. The TV's huge.
Yep.
It's so much bigger than I imagined.
Beautiful crane.
Cool.
Moment of truth.
Let's see if you can get it up there. It's definitely strong enough to get up there.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's really easy to control as well. The opera is set between Dover and Calais with real water in between. And the reason for choosing these locations is kind of partly familiarity, because I spent a lot of my life taking the bus route from Holland all the way down and around and back up to Birmingham, where I used to study. So for me it has a kind of personal touch.
We try to replicate the police station. We still need to figure out if we want to give them a little paint to get them alive a bit more.
Yeah. That's great. And the police cars will come out of there in a line really nicely.
You still have to make a little hole in the cliff.
Yeah.
You can go right through it.
It's amazing how you get this like detail on here.
Yep, it's all engraved.
Yeah, that's really clever. The story is really about how characters relate to each other under certain situations. So we've tried to avoid people and humans on stage wherever possible. So there are references to the Dover-Calais situation, but largely we're focused on the material properties of this situation. So all of the things that make these situations come about and possible, how fast the boats go, how long it takes these people to travel, to wait. This is more, in the opera, that's more important, I think, than the more political side. Oh, that's so brilliant. I'm really happy that you used the real logo as well. That's really good.
So let's have a look at the car wash.
Great. Should we see if it fits?
Yep, that's big enough.
Yeah, fab. From the design, in my head I just had this quite abstract idea. But this is more than I expected, definitely.
Oh, crane, beautiful crane, will I always be alone? Look how everyone I touch is broken down. I wish with all my heart you could do something to turn back all my life I've been gentle, always try to use my voice to I wish with all my heart you would see your way to live.
The main thing for me was to be working as a student, to be working with professionals, with people who are much more experienced than I. It actually made me gain confidence because I realized that I was being treated equally, you know, and I was just there to provide a service in a way or do my job, and to be able to work in a professional setting made me realize that I can already do things on a professional level, you know. So I don't know if... Yes, I did also learn technically in a way that I already know how to do certain things that are a bit challenging. My lines were quite short, but they were difficult lines to sing, and they were actually just fun for me to do. So I think the whole thing really allowed me to maybe see myself in a bit of a different light in that way.
Voor mij was het heel bevrijdend om alle stijlen door elkaar te mogen zingen. Dat is voor mij persoonlijk zo bevrijdend omdat ik ben begonnen als jazzzangeres, maar klassiek ben gaan doen. En het grappige is, mijn ouders zijn operazangers. Dus ik ben eigenlijk altijd met al die genres enorm bezig geweest. Maar het vraagt totaal iets anders van je expressie, van je stemapparaat ook. En de combinatie is heftig. Maar in dit stuk kon ik alles kwijt. Dat was voor mij heel bevrijdend. En dat kan ik ook meenemen naar volgende producties.
The project was huge. I wouldn't change the chance to do it for anything in a million years. I've been looking back at the footage, and everybody on the team, we all just look so happy and alive to be doing the project. And all the feedback that I received from the audiences and from the festivals and kind of production liaisons that we had was that everybody really felt that it was a very unique idea that we'd really tried to bring to life with all the energy that we could. So the one thing I will take away from the project is that anything is possible.